Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what time it is? It's playoff time. Welcome to the first round Winter 2023 Rocket League match of the week stream featuring number 5 seed Whitnall taking on number 4 seed DeForest. I'm your fellow WIHSEA commentator Andrew Czysz Jr., joined alongside our beloved color commentator Henry.
Hello.
All right, let's get into notes for this epic first round playoff matchup. Now, this was obviously not the first choice, but due to statewide ACT testing, had to make some accommodations, and luckily, Whitnall and DeForest were available for today's matchup. So, starting with Whitnall, they are in Division 2. I believe they are in the Octane Conference, if I'm not mistaken. 5th seed on the right bracket. I'll put that into perspective or after we get done with these notes. Excuse me. Players for Whitnall consist of CBG Derek, their captain. Goals, assists, and saves. He has 38 goals, 18 assists, 36 saves. They have Logistic, 32 goals, 28 assists, 32 saves. They have Isofat, who has 6 goals, 1 assist, and 0 saves. So he's likely the sub for Whitnall. And they have Goop, 16 goals, 12 assists, and 20 shots. Spring 2022 stats, 5-3 overall, 16-12 game record. Their playoff track record was that they defeated 6 seed Ashwaubenon 3-0 in the first round, defeated number 2 seed Mount Horeb 3-1 in the quarterfinal, and they lost to number 1 seed Fort Atkinson in the semifinal. And, going against Fort Atkinson is like going against John Cena in a promo battle. You're just not going to win it. And Winter 2023 season stats, regular season 4-4 overall, 18-3 game record. They defeated Mount Horeb 3-0 in week 1, lost to Waukesha West 0-3 in week 2, lost to Shawano 0-3 in week 3. That match was featured on stream. Defeated Waterford 3-2 in week 4, defeated West De Pere 3-0 in week 5, defeated Watertown 3-0 in week 6, lost to Wisconsin Lutheran 1-3 in week 7, and lost to Whitefish Bay in week 8. The games that are highlighted in yellow are the teams that Whitnall lost to, who are considered very good teams within the division. And they didn't get swept by them, but they kept it relatively close, although they still lost. Moving on, we have DeForest, Division 2, 4th seed on the right bracket. Players consist of Max, Timothy, Gavin, Tucker, and Cole. Put that into perspective for gamer tag-wise. Flam, Riptide, Taunt Platypus 19, Hazel Deadman, and Capri Sunk. Spring 2022 stats, 5-3 overall, 17-11 game record. They defeated number 4 seed Union Grove 3-0 in last year's playoffs in the first round. And then they lost to number 1 seed Fox Valley Lutheran 0-3 in the quarterfinal. Again, another tough team to play within Division 2 for last year. This year, though, they have matched it. 5-3 overall, 15-10 game record. They lost to Shawano 0-3 in week 1. They defeated Washington Park 3-0 in week 2. Defeated Mount Horeb 3-1 in week 3. Defeated Slinger 3-0 in week 4. Defeated Reedsburg 3-0 in week 5. Lost to Port Washington 0-3 in week 6. Defeated New Richmond 3-0 in week 7. And lost to Fort Atkinson 0-3 in week 8. With those notes out of the way, Henry, what do you expect to see in this first round playoff matchup?
This is a very exciting one because I remember last season when we had Smash, we usually had a top seed versus kind of a lower one. But right now we have 4 and 5, which are like right next to each other seed wise. So I feel like it should be a pretty even matchup, and we should go to a game 5, especially because this is playoffs. Both teams have already proven that they are more than qualified here. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
I'm excited to see what Whitnall can do, as we saw them earlier this year, except they played against Shawano, a really tough team, and they got swept. But they're playing against a more favorable opponent in DeForest, who they could probably take a couple of games off of at least and possibly win. But looking at the track records for the regular season, I would make the stronger case for DeForest to walk out, as they have beaten some contenders within Division 2, and they really held on with harder opponents, although they did get swept as well. But that's besides the point. So both teams, yeah, like you said, Henry, are pretty much even, but the slight edge could go to DeForest. You could make the argument for Whitnall, but this one should be a fun match to cast. All right, well, with the state championship event coming up on Saturday, March 18th, I want to let you know that the full brackets are on the WIHSEA.org website. So if we preview the brackets for each division. Here is Division 1. We have a little bit more time to kill, so I'll go over all of the matchups in the brackets. All right, so the first thing that's going to jump out to your eye here is Division 1 with Case, who was supposed to be the 1 seed, but they got disqualified after match fixing against Appleton North in Week 8, I believe. Week 8, Week 7, one of those weeks they got disqualified for match fixing. So they had to forfeit their entire playoff run, which means Southwest gets the first round bye. An 0-8 team, mind you. And if you go down the line here, the left side of the bracket, Bayport takes on Oak Creek, Muskego taking on De Pere, Appleton North taking on Lafayette. And most of these games probably won't be played today due to statewide ACT testing. So if you don't see that many results at the end of the day today, don't fret, as most of these games are going to be rescheduled for either Wednesday or Thursday this week. Moving down the line for Division 1, the right side, Waukesha South, 8-0 season, 24-2 game record, another stout season from this young squad as they get a first round bye. Kimberly takes on Kettle Moraine. Appleton East taking on Wausau West. That one should be a good one. And Horlick taking on Ronald Reagan. Moving on to Division 2, we already have a result here. Fort Atkinson 3-0ing Watertown to advance to the quarterfinal. No real surprise there. Wisconsin Lutheran Slinger, that one will be streamed on Wisconsin Lutheran's Twitch channel, I believe. Number 6 seed Waterford taking on Port Washington. Reedsburg taking on Whitefish Bay. And the winner of today's matchup between Whitnall and DeForest will go on to play against either Shawano or Mount Horeb. Most likely going to be Shawano, as they're 8-0, as opposed to Mount Horeb, who is 1-7. But crazier things have happened. Can't rule out that possibility. It's a little bit of it's a slight chance, but I think Shawano walks away with that one. And Racing Park taking on Waukesha West. That one should be interesting. Not really familiar with Waukesha West or Park for that. Well, obviously I'm familiar with Park. Go to an RUSD school myself, but haven't really casted any of their teams, whether it be Smash or Rocket League. And then we have West De Pere and New Richmond finishing things out. Division 2. Division 3, Fox Valley and Ripon, New London and McFarland. That was originally supposed to be the match of the week pick, Henry, but, ACT testing really ruined that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. I'm not sure when they're going to be able to reschedule. I don't think they're going to be able to reschedule for
Anytime
tomorrow.
soon,
Yeah, because the ACT testing and one of their players couldn't make it on the Wednesday rescheduled day, so it's a mess there. Then we have Pius 11 taking on Milwaukee School of Languages. That one should be an interesting matchup. However, Milwaukee School of Languages might have the slight edge due to their better record. And then we have Bigfoot RVA rounding things out there. New Berlin Eisenhower taking on number 8 seed Medford. And then Seymour and Jefferson. That was going to be the second. That was the second candidate for the match of the week. But you guessed it, ACT testing really ruined that one again.
Swear.
That one would have been another nice one to cast. And Grafton, West Salem is another matchup. And then East Troy and Two Rivers finishing things off Division 3. Division 4, here's where things get a little bit more wacky here. So we have Barron and WCA, the 2-1 seeds, getting first round byes. We have Lancaster and Bonduel. And we have Wayuiga, Fremont, and Columbus. And we have Walden getting a first round bye at the 2 seed, as I think it was because some teams dropped out. I'm not entirely sure. But shifting towards the right side of the bracket, as we see another result has come in. Marshall has beat Tomahawk 3-0 to advance to the quarterfinal to take on WCA. That's going to be a tall task for them, Henry, as we've seen how dominant WCA can be.
WCA has just been on a rampage this season. I pray for Marshall.
They took Walden to the limit and beat Walden. So, yeah, they're going to be a tall task for Marshall for sure. And we have Belleville and Valders, and we have Watoma versus the Real School. Keep your eye on Real, as they can make a deep playoff run this year. I believe in them. Final division, Division 5, Deerfield and Pacelli getting the first round byes. And we have Little Wolf taking on Wisconsin Heights. St. Lawrence Seminary versus Hilbert. Man, St. Lawrence Seminary was so good at Smash, Henry, but just for Rocket League, they're just not that well. think they have like a 2-6 record or something like that. But like in Smash, they had like a 7-0 record.
I
Crazy.
feel like anything could really happen in the playoffs. I mean, they made it here. They got a chance to make it
Yeah.
all the way if they if they really can.
Yeah. Williams Bay Edgar, another matchup in Division 5, rounding things out on the left side. Right side, Cambria Friesland taking on Warrior. And then we have Random Lake against the New School of Innovation. And we have Bruce taking on Phillips. So some contenders on the right side of the bracket are probably going to be Random Lake and Bruce. For sure. I can see them playing in the quarterfinal. And it actually make a great quarterfinal matchup. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That
That's
make
what I got happening too. I got
Yeah.
random like Bruce.
Yep. That would be a great, great quarterfinal matchup. All right. Well, with that being said, that's all the information for the playoff bracket. If you head on over to the playoff and state info, you will see a flyer listing where the Winter 2023 State Championship event will be held, and it will be held at the Falcons Nest University Center at the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Happening Saturday, March 18th, and here is the schedule. Check-in will begin at 9:30. Brackets start at 10:30. The main stage will feature the semis, or one semis for each division, and the finals as well. And the awards and the award ceremony. And the universities that are going to be in attendance are UW River Falls, who are offering tours, Wisconsin Lutheran College, who will be represented by none other than famous WCRL caster himself, Austin, aka Annexed. UW Eau Claire will be there as well. North Central University, Lakeland University with Ahmad Green, hopefully, and Carthage College with none other than Kevin Palmer, and Vertibo University to finish things out. And you notice here the Gauntlet Finals, that's going to be the all division tournament that was ran last year. I think that was streamed by NTC for the Spring 2022 state final. Hopefully, WIHSEA gets that instead of NTC, but we'll see where things fall there. All right, well, with that all being said, I think we can put the overlay of the game on and start the match. Start the match within 5 minutes. Well, that's one way to fill dead air time.
That sure did really take up a lot of that. So kind of happy because we have less of that awkward silence more of that game.
Yeah.
6 minutes till match time officially states.
So, yeah, this is Henry. This is our first playoff game since November 29th, 2020. It was first round of the Smash playoffs. Don't really remember what the match
That
was.
feels
Yeah, that
like
feels
forever ago.
Yeah, it feels like ages ago, man.
I think it's already March.
Yeah.
A little scary.
And to think that I'm graduating in less than 3 months is
Oh
crazy as
boy.
well. Oh, it was the Manitowoc Lutheran and Winnebago Lutheran first round match. Oh man, that game with the Pichu plays. Oh, dude,
Oh, dude.
it was such a good match.
Playoffs for Smash were so hype.
Yeah, especially at the state championship with my echoed mic. Oh my god, the crowd pops were just accelerated so much, man. Like even if the echo wasn't on, like the pops were gonna be loud because we were right next to the players. Hope we get that same
So
level of energy for Rocket League.
I do too, honestly. If not more.
Yeah. All right, looks like Whitnall is in. You're going to see Derek, Goop, and Logistic. I think those are the three that started in the Shawano match earlier in the regular season. We are just waiting on DeForest to enter the lobby. Another thing to highlight, this is my first Rocket League playoff match since May 3rd, 2022. That's almost a year ago. That's insane. It's insane I've been doing this for that long. It's been a fun ride that will continue into the playoffs for Rocket League's Winter 2023 season and for Spring 2023 Valorant season as well. So, if you thought I was going to be
for that Valorant season,
if you thought I was done after Rocket League's over, no, not yet. Not done with WIHSEA yet. Alright, looks like DeForest is in as well. Looks like Riptide, Hazel, and Tum is in.
alright. Players in.
We will give them the green light.
Alright, they're all on teams. And here goes the first match of our first playoffs. Pick off. Going on the favorite, DeForest. Whitnall! Goop! Already gonna score off the bat.
Wow, amazing shot there from Goop as my Rocket League is lagging again for whatever reason.
Oh,
Nonetheless, nice shot there from Goop to give Whitnall the 1-goal lead.
11 seconds.
Yeah, less than 15 seconds. Oh, a demo from Goop. Whitnall means serious business here today.
Logistic, trying to get that out of the net.
It
And it's gonna go right to Tom.
Hazel.
He is gonna center it. Not gonna go in there. It is gonna hit the goalpost.
That was
Platypus.
almost in. Goop's there.
Goop.
Can't put another
Get out
one
of the
in.
goal. Make sure it's not scored onto them. They're getting bumped a little bit there. Platypus is in, and Goop with the save.
What a save there from Goop. Is Whitnall trying to put a second one on the
Looking to turn it
board?
around. He's gonna hit it off the top.
Oh, Whitnall can't hit it. Oh,
Once
logistic
again,
backflips.
Tom
Goal
is
is wide
getting
open.
past Goop there to stop it. And Tom is with a demo on the Goop.
So much happened in that one play, yet nothing happened with the ball. Started with logistic flying, and then the defense of Whitnall just being cracked open.
They're gonna play back here. What he can do. Goop trying to center it the best he's able to, but it's gonna be out of his control initially.
Try to get it past
Eric
one
has to get it
initially.
past Taunt.
Oh,
He's gonna
Nice
get past
move.
one, but there's Tom. Goop looking for the score there, but it is going to get blocked. I'm just going to take it back. He is going to get a pass, Logistic. But ball's going to hit out of center position by Derek there.
Seen a lot of nice
turn this around. Pass to Logistic. Thomas taking it down. But Goop is quick to react.
Oh, a bump by Goop. He's
Don't
just doing it
off
all.
there. Goop, nice power hit. Thomas gonna stop the momentum there.
Platypus is up. He's going to hit the ball. See what else he can do. Nothing as Goop drives it towards midfield. Ball's up yet again. Derek is there.
Derek, a nice goal, but just off the block from Hazel. He's not able to put it in. Just not at the right angle, at the right time.
Pump shot is not in.
To score there, but Goop with a great save. Just trying to take it past Hazel, not able to. Goop with a demo on its taunt.
Oh, a bump. Goop is just setting up all kinds of plays
in position for the ball, but he is unable to be at the right angle he wants it to be. He's gonna win that 50, but Hazel there to pull back quickly. Logistic has to. Hazel's gonna whiff.
He had one man to beat, couldn't do it, didn't have enough boost in the tank. Logistic up, can he put it in? No!
Not quite. Goop there for a second try, but he's gonna get bumped.
Ball is center, but Logistic there immediately to clear it off of Whitnall's side. Lets Derek take it.
Getting it past one. Taunt is there.
Derek in the center.
In the center of this. With pass, but the pass is actually going to go to Thomas. Goop looking to get past it. Logistic. Not going to win that 50 or really lose it.
Hazel trying to do something crazy.
Oh, they're going to score Logistic. With that save. Frame perfect nearly.
See what Whitnall's able to do here. Ball center, Derek's up. Can he put it in? No! What a save by Platypus.
Keep in mind here that Whitnall is still in the lead.
Goop is just carrying cars. Carrying cars, doing everything. Logistic trying to do something, can't do it. Did not have enough boost to make an attempt.
Derek can turn this one around. Thomas, when I said but Logistic to stop that momentum. All Whitnall has to do here is play that defense.
Can DeForest put one on the board to tie it up at 1? Their defense has been pretty solid. Oh, and they put it in!
Will, with 20 seconds to spare, Todd Platypus is going to weave it through the players of Whitnall. Potentially giving us an overtime here in the first round.
As soon as I say that, DeForest listens to me, puts one in, ties it up at 1. 21 seconds remaining in game 1 of this first round playoff matchup. Oh, goal's wide open!
And
Thomas puts it in! Wow, right off the kickoff, too.
Logistic just missing it there, barely. 15 seconds remaining. DeForest could come home with this.
Unreal. Talk about a change of momentum. 15 seconds remaining here for Whitnall to put something on the board.
Clock is ticking. Whitnall's going to make some work here. It is in their favor. Thomas, though, however, going to hit it out of the way.
Oh, but it's centered.
Oh, it's centered. Oh, Logistic looking for it, but he is going to miss.
That ball's
it's still in play, but not for long.
Oh.
And DeForest taking your game 1. It's an early lead.
To the common eye, it looked like Whitnall was going to take that. But DeForest found a way to get back in it. Got about 18 people watching this playoff stream. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, this is the first round playoff stream for the Winter 2023 Rocket League season playoffs. We have number 5 seed Whitnall taking on number 4 seed DeForest. Currently, number 4 seed DeForest is in the lead by 1 in this best of 5 series. I am Andrew Czysz Jr., joined alongside our beloved color commentator Henry.
Welcome. And here we go. Here is game 2. Logistic, calling back off that. Oh, initial kickoff. Goop looking to score to start us off there. Just like last round when he's unable to find it. Logistic coming out of that goal. Stopping the momentum. And he's also going to demo.
Goop almost gets that goal, but Tumnus is there. Derek's shot is right off of the crossbar. Gets rejected.
Goop with a pass to Derek. Which is going to go out of his control, unfortunately.
Tough break for Whitnall. Logistic shot is going to get saved by Tumnus.
Goop. Passing to Derek. Derek going to connect with the ball a little bit better this time. Goop looking to turn this one around.
Oh, Goop
He's
actually
going to end up colliding with his
teammates.
teammate.
What a pinch by Logistic. Man, that's some speed on it.
Takes it up. Looking to put this one in. Derek to stop the momentum. Logistic trying to carry it out. He is going to get it over 1, over 2. We're going to see Tumnus fall back and be able to play out that ball.
That ball's still up. Riptide able to hit it away. Logistic gonna have to back up, rotate, and hit the ball. Not going to be able to as Riptide wins the 50. They're going to look to clear it. Can't do it. Platypus applying more pressure. Derek again gets a second chance opportunity. This time drives it into DeForest territory. Logistic, a nice 50 there. Again, Tumnus and Riptide collide to put it into Whitnall territory. Platypus is up now. Can't do much of anything with that. Derek gets it past 1.
Riptide looking for that pitch there.
Whitnall can muster
Logistic
something.
going to pass them. Volley's up in the air but not centered. Group looking to score off this. However, it's going to be a little too powerful. Logistic again just not able to find that angle.
I think Goop was looking for an exit demo there. Just couldn't find it. Ball goes over Tumnus. Goop trying to go for another demo. It's not successful. Derek centers the ball. Logistic there. Oh, that's a slightly weak hit there.
Platypus. They're trying to save it. And they are able to eventually get that clear, but that could have been really bad.
Forrest
Real bad for
racing
DeForest.
back. Able to clear it there. Goop. Second chance opportunity.
Putting it
Rebound
in.
shot. It's in. The pass
Starting us
from
off with a
Derek.
1-0 lead, Whitnall.
The pass from Derek off of the backboard. Brilliant
More
stuff
than
from Whitnall.
more than half the round is gone though. 2 minutes,
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining on clock. It's about.
And that's the thing about this game, as both defenses are able to control the clock, chew it down, and find the code to be able to score. As
Looking to
Riptide
put
shot.
this in the best he
Oh,
can.
Tumnus.
With Tumnus following up.
And just like I said, both defenses for the start of games are able to go against one another. But as the game goes on, the offenses find a way to crack down the defenses, and that is how this game and the last game was tied at 1. So we'll see what happens in game 2. It's currently DeForest has the
Derek.
lead.
It is
Whitnall
centered.
can
Group
get
gonna
right back in
miss.
it. Good pinch
Time
from
intercepting
Logistic.
that ball. Logistic going to take that out of his hands. Tumnus unable to hit it, but it is going to go out of the center position. Riptide looking to go past 1. Derek there to stop that. But it's going to go right into Riptide's hands. What would
Riptide
he do
only
with
12
this?
boost. Can't really do much with that. Goop is going to recenter the ball. Try and pass off to one of his teammates, but Riptide demanding finish to that clear there. Centers the ball. Looking for another hit. Can't get it. Ran out of boost. Derek's shot is not going to go in. What a save from Riptide. Goop's going to miss the double touch. Gets a demo, though. Nice exit demo. Just going to rotate back. Goop is going to take a spot. Riptide's up again. Misses the ball. Platypus up. Not going to get it past Logistic. As he wins the 50. Oh, he bumps the goalie. Derek there puts it in. What a play from Whitnall.
Securing that
crunch
2-0
time.
lead.
Simple but effective is the bumping the goalie strategy, or demoing the goalie, whatever you want to call it. That strategy works to perfection most of the time. But there's still 30 seconds left. That ball centered. Goop with the save. Still a little bit of time left for DeForest to tie this thing back up. Riptide accidentally bumps his teammate. I think that was Tumnus, I believe. Riptide, can he get it past there? Oh, he might have had a lane.
Clock.
He hesitated a little bit. I think Riptide would have got that past Derek. That ball is still not going to hit the ground. Now it is.
And Whitnall tied it up 1-1. We're going to see at least a game 4 here.
All right, we got a series here.
No sweep. Phew.
As you can see in this game, Whitnall more aggressive with their shot output as opposed to DeForest. DeForest only had 3 shots combined, while Whitnall had a lot more than that. Game 3 going to commence in a matter of moments. Series tied 1-1. Momentum currently in favor of Whitnall. But DeForest could easily strike it back. As we saw in that game 1, Henry, they were down 1 for most of that game, but was able to put 2 on the board within the final minute.
Final like 20 seconds, actually.
Oh, well, yeah. They should. Nonetheless, they've shown the tenacity to come back in games.
Goof again looking to be that early scorer once again, just like game 1. He's looking to stop that, but he's going to knock it away there.
Just to be able to center that one. Hazel there to read it. But Logistic putting it right center position. Of course, looking a little slow on defense to start things out. Not what you want to see. Ball centered. Tides there for the clear.
What I do see happening from DeForest that I really like is the rotation of players. Because last round we had no Hazel, but this round we have no Platypus. So the versatility between each player's chemistry is definitely going to end up mixing up Whitnall at some points, which could lead to an advantage here.
For sure. Hazel getting an increased role in this game 3, like you said, Henry. We really didn't see him much at all in that game 2. Hazel trying to go for a shot, not able to get it. Goop is going to fall back. That ball going to be centered by Riptide. Oh, it's going to go in!
Left side.
I think he made one of the Whitnall players score.
Started off. I think he might have.
Oh, right off of Derek's car.
Yeah, it just bounced off.
Unfortunate for
Unfortunate,
Whitnall.
yeah, definitely.
However, DeForest regains momentum here. 1-goal lead, maybe a 2-goal lead. No, Goop is able to get back there. That ball's still on Whitnall's side, though. Riptide trying to pass it off to one of his teammates. Hazel backed off. Goop trying to do something there. Did not work out. He's got flung right past the ball. Riptide's up now. Can't hit it. Hazel going to try to resurface the ball here, but Derek is going to beat him to it. Centers the ball. Goop was there. Not in position to make a play, though. Riptide trying to flick it past one. I think he got bumped by Derek as he was going for the flick.
Nice touch from Logistic there.
Good demo by Tumnus.
They're keeping it on their half.
That shot almost in. Goop is up. Oh, if he would have fit that in there, that would have been the definition of threading the needle for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my. Oh!
Where I just kind of see an onslaught of attacks from Whitnall here. Goop almost
shot.
from the half court.
Goop tried to channel his inner Steph Curry, didn't work there. Demo from Derek.
From Derek on Hazel.
Riptide shot is in!
And Riptide gonna score again, secure 2-0 lead.
2:11 remaining in Game 3. DeForest getting that 2-0 lead. They got to feel pretty confident now with that lead. If you're Whitnall, you got to catch DeForest sleeping here. You got to find a way to put 2 goals on the board at least to tie this thing up and bring it to overtime in order to have that advantage in the series. Hazel, what a pinch there. The ball is going to fall down ever so slightly and slowly. They're going to whiff on that one. Goop's shot is not close to the net. Logistic, though, getting it centered. Tied there immediately to read that. Demo from Riptide.
The demo on the Goop.
Trying to get Logistic as well. Couldn't get him. Ball again going into Forest territory. Goop's 50.
Was that a pinch between players? Eh?
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1 pinch.
That was crazy. But Logistic didn't get past 2 of them. Riptide, however, gonna launch that down over to Derek.
Punt.
The ball is kind of in the center position, not quite.
It's like a tennis match right now, just back and forth, going on either side. Oh! That ball's still not in. A double save for Whitnall. Logistic and Goop combined.
Left. Whitnall.
It's just a defensive nightmare.
They
for
have
Whitnall.
To be on the aggressive here. If the onslaught of attacks keeps coming from DeForest, Whitnall's not going to be able to score, and it's just going to be over for them. They've got to make it work here. Demo from Riptide onto Derek. It's looking pretty grim.
It is indeed looking pretty grim. Oh, what a pinch there from Hazel.
They're getting a past 1.
He's had a dramatic effect.
Past 2. But Hazel there. Looking to score again. He isn't going to be able to. Block is taken.
Goop gets a demo.
From Goop onto Tumnus.
That ball's still up, and
that
that's
is
the ground.
it. DeForest. 2-1. Game 3.
All right, DeForest regaining momentum, regaining the series lead for a second time. And we'll see if Whitnall has an answer to stop Hazel. As he replaced Platypus in the rotation.
See, DeForest will send Whitnall home here. We are not going to see the player lineup change this time.
We are going to see it change as Tumnus gets subbed out
yes.
for Platypus.
I did not realize that. Thank you for catching that.
Yep. Oh, Derek trying to get a kickoff goal, not able to. Would have been a much needed thing.
Logistic with a demo on the Riptide. DeForest already down 2 players, and he is in the back position, which was perfect.
Derek's shot is not in.
There. But that boxing play, he is going to stop it, and he's going to try to go on the aggressive. Going to lose the 50 to Goop.
What a save there from Riptide. That ball centered by Platypus. That one's not in. That was very, very close. Derek able to save it for his team.
Whitnall looking to take this one down. Hazel. Well, nice clear there. Make sure it's not centered.
Oh my goodness.
Stopping that, and it's going to go right to Platypus, who's going to hit that further out. Goop going to center it. Look for the hit. But Hazel's there.
Derek center.
That's in. Derek off that angle. Wow.
Just pinches it right off of the wall, or just hits it off the wall. Doesn't even pinch it.
Such a tight angle.
Yeah, it doesn't even pinch it. Just hits it off the wall straight on. Puts it in. Impressive stuff from Derek.
Starting off with a goal, which is exactly what they need. A good omen for this game, potentially. They do need this one to stay in it.
Oh, what a bump there from Hazel. See what DeForest is going to do here. Hazel trying to read. He's not able to. Platypus comes up, though. Ball's going to waterfall down. Oh, Platypus can't hit it. Riptide can't hit it. Oh, a double tap! There we go.
Riptide will. Tied up the score, 1-1. Force wants this.
Wow. That was a complex double tap, if I do say so myself. He was up in the air for a while.
And just like winning that overwhelmingly. Riptide looking to recuperate off that. He's gonna run to Derek. Ball is in a perfect spot for logistic, but the top platypus is there. Hit that out of his hands.
Oh, Goop puts it in!
Threading the needle!
I think he just caught DeForest's defense sleeping here.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Definitely did.
Wow. Looking like the Eagles in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Huh. Man.
Secure that lead once again. Don't anger the Philly fans.
Hey, they don't have Jonathan Gannon, the man that caused it anymore, so there's that.
They're just gonna hit that off the goalpost. A near goal there. Getting a little scary for DeForest.
Riptide centers it. That one gonna get cleared immediately by Derek. Derek knows what's at stake for his team, and as the captain, he's gonna do everything in his power to make sure Whitnall forces a Game 5 here. As they have the 1 lead cushion for now, they just need to stay intact for this next 2 minutes and 30 seconds in order to make that a reality. As of now, DeForest knocking on the door. Putting now. Oh, not going to put it in. It's Derek with the save. Riptide going to get his center. Trying to pick apart Whitnall's defense. They had an opening. Hazel shot just a tad bit to the right of the net. Bouncing right off of that
and
right
DeForest
post.
still find a goal. Riptide playing back here. Try to stop it. And so is Platypus.
Platypus' shot is
In
in!
the needle! Tied it up! Wow.
Unreal.
He just found his opening there and capitalized.
Wow.
Just like trying to save that at that perfect angle. Absolutely nuts.
Talk about coming off of the bench and dominating. Platypus. Oh, double fake kickoff there.
Riptide trying to fake.
Ball into Forest territory. Under 2 minutes remaining here. Game tied at 2.
Boot from Riptide and Platypus. A little bit of miscoordination there. Riptide stopping and trying to take it down. He's gonna get a pass.
Goes wide open. Riptide doing it all. Oh, he misses it. No. Oh, come on. What? You got
the bag was sold.
No.
Oh
no. Dude,
that is so disheartening for Riptide in DeForest.
I can't think
as
of
a whole.
a better opening. Oh my goodness. Man. I don't know what's worse. That bot shot or the Giants paying Daniel Jones $40 million a year. I don't know what's worse. As under a minute remaining here, 2-2. DeForest able to get another goal in here. They win the series 3-1. But if Whitnall takes the win here, we go on to a Game 5.
Riptide was gonna get to it first, but Derek with the demo.
Oh, the goal's wide open.
Goals are open. Hazel's there once again though. Just stop that. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Riptide looking to get a pass, but he's gonna lose to 50. Group all the way in the goal. Riptide looking to score there, unable to. Demo from Riptide on the group. Platypus looking to take it down into Whitnall's goal.
Demo from
Clock is ticking. We could see an overtime here.
Just can't get it past Riptide. And it is
Lazy
overtime.
We are into OT.
Overtime for game
This
number 4.
could spell doom for Whitnall.
Goop cheating! Oh, I can't put it in! Hazel.
Hazel with a nice shot. But Derek, get out of the way.
Neck and neck on rotations was Whitnall there.
Whitnall's got to get it out of here. They need this goal.
Logistic gets it past one. Can't get it past Hazel. It's his savior of the game. Derek with limited boost trying to do something with the ball. Not able to do much.
Oh, almost a real one. A little bit off there.
Would have been nice to see a real one. Riptide trying to get that one center position. Platypus there at midfield.
Getting it over Derek. Twice now. It is centered.
Oh.
Unable to put it in there. He's going to get stuck on that goal. Group looking to stop Hazel. The bump happened. Riptide taking it up. Is going to run out of boost, however.
That ball's still up, though. Oh, no! Accidental bump from Hazel on the Platypus. Platypus there! Puts it in!
He is going to put it
wow.
in! And that is your series
to
DeForest.
My goodness. Platypus coming off of the bench after being subbed. Getting DeForest to win.
The game for DeForest.
Wow.
They are your series winner 3-1.
And they will advance to take on either Shawano or Mount Horeb next Tuesday. Wow. What a series.
Impressive.
I'm telling you, there's something about these first round quarterfinal playoff games that are just so special. And that game just perfectly encapsulates why. Alright, I think one thing we can do, or one thing I can do at least, is look at the website and see if any other games have gone final. So keep it on the game screen for a second. And we'll refresh the WIHSEA page. But yeah, Henry, that was a great series between Whitnall and DeForest. Absolutely phenomenal. That's state info. Already talked about that. Alright, we do have more finals, so let me bring in the website page. First of all, I loaded the Rocket League page. Saw Walden here. Shout out to my guy TJ Paulin over at Walden, and shout out to Kyle, who is in chat right now. Alright, nonetheless, though, La Follette defeated Appleton North 3-0, advancing to the quarterfinal to take on either Muskego or De Pere. No other games went final in Division 1, obviously, state testing. Okay, alright. So the Slinger and Wisconsin Lutheran match was a slugfest, I can see. As Slinger wins 3-2 over Wisconsin Lutheran. That might be a little bit of a shocker to some people.
I'm all for upsets in the playoffs.
Yeah. It's kind of a disappointment for Hustle and his squad, but I mean, hey, it's playoffs. Anything can happen. And we now know who DeForest will play next week, Henry, as Shawano, as expected, wins 3-0 over Mount Horeb. So Shawano versus DeForest, it might be a little bit more closer than people expect. Maybe a 3-1 end score, but I don't think DeForest is going to get swept by Shawano. I see DeForest taking at least a game off of Shawano. All right, more results. Fox Valley winning 3-0 over Ripon, and New Berlin Eisenhower taking down Medford. Both 1 seeds advance to the quarterfinal. Division 4, nothing has changed here. Division 5, all right, it looks like Edgar had to forfeit their match against Williams Bay, so Williams Bay gets a free ticket towards the quarterfinals. And I don't think any other matches have gone final, but once again, if you are interested in keeping up to date with the WIHSEA 2023 Rocket League playoff brackets, you can go to WIHSEA.org, and I'll show you real quick how to get there. A little bit of a tutorial here for you guys. So this is the main page. What you want to do is you want to go to a menu. You want to go to title. This is a little bit tedious to do it this way, but go to titles. winter season. As you can see, Rocket League is right here. You click on Rocket League, you can see the varsity schedules, JV schedules. You can see the standings as well from the regular season. And then right here is the playoff schedule. It's misspelled, but don't worry about that. That's besides the point. And here you'll find all the brackets for each division to keep track. And then right under that, there's the playoff and state info, which has the schedule for the event happening on Saturday, March 18th at UW River Falls. There's the full schedule of the universities that are going to be in attendance and directions as to where UW River Falls campus is, as well as the flyer and hotel information. But with that being said, we will now be ending the stream. I have been your fellow WIHSEA commentator, Andrew Czysz Jr.
I've been your commentator, Henry.
And we will see you back next week for the match of the week for quarterfinals.